Hey friends, it's Lori P coming at you from colorful Colorado. I'm glad you're here today. Thanks for taking the time. Big shout out to our training team for putting together all this awesome content and for really inviting me to come and talk about my favorite thing about One Hope. If you've hung out with me for 5 minutes, you know everything is my favorite thing about One Hope, but this really is my favorite thing about One Hope. I love our compensation plan. I love everything about it. So I just kind of want to talk to you a little bit about the things that I think are amazing about our comp plan. Probably the first thing is that we get to decide when we want to raise. We get to decide how our month is going to look. So as you know, once you reach 1,500, you get a 5% raise on everything you've done prior to that and going forward in the month. No other job in the world like that, where you get to recap the work that you've done in the beginning of the month. So I love that. It's really key to the comp plan. Hitting that 1,500 is not as hard as you might think it is. And it's really about, 2 or 3 parties in a month. And once you hit that, you'll never not hit it because you like how that pay raise feels and you realize it's not as difficult as you think it is. So I really encourage everybody to strive for 1,500 every month. The other thing that 1,500 does is it actually unlocks. It's like a key that unlocks the entire comp plan for you. That's your key to promotion. A great thing about our comp plan is you decide when you want to promote. You're not waiting for some person in an office to decide that you deserve it or anything like that. You get to decide, you get to go for it. And that 1,500, which is again, in my opinion, a very reasonable amount. It's nothing too terribly difficult. That's what gets you there. And it doesn't matter how high up in the comp plan you go. That's all the more you have to do for your personal business. So it's a way to ensure that your personal business stays really strong as you're helping others. So that's my next favorite part about the comp plan is how collaborative it is. And by that, I mean, we rise in the comp plan by helping others realize their dreams and their goals. We don't get anywhere just working by ourselves. And it's so in line with our mission and our vision and what we are sharing with the world, which is how to create a community, right? A community means we all work together. And I just love that about the comp plan. It takes an entire team to make it really work. So it really helps everybody invest in everybody else. So I love that part. The other part that's really cool is that you get to start over every month. So if you had a bad month, you're not carrying that baggage from whatever happened a couple months ago or, what. Every single month is a fresh start. So every single month you get to say, okay, I'm going for it again. And maybe you're going to achieve where you were before and push a little bit more. Or maybe you're going to stay where you were, but maybe you say, well, you know what? In this month, I'm really going to kick it up. So you totally design it. You design everything about the comp plan. It's a very lucrative comp plan. It is a challenging comp plan, which I think is awesome. It makes me work harder and really, really, truly makes me help you work harder. So those are some of my favorite parts about the compensation plan. Besides the paycheck, which I don't hate. I would love to see what everybody can do in the coming months once you learn a little bit more about the comp plan. I know Jess is going to share some really specific tips and tricks with you. I also do those tips and tricks, and I'll tell you they work, and they're not difficult. So anyway, thanks for coming and watching, and let's go kick it and max this comp plan out. Okay, cheers.